Ready
Um,
for Black Friday football?
oh, I know. I got I'm watching Iowa, Nebraska right now in my office. So
Yeah, I'm
yes,
prepping for the Dolphins game.
I see that.
Go Fins!
Yeah, it should be an easy win for him, but you never know with the Jets. The
Yeah,
Jets
you
and
never
that
know with the
defense.
script.
This is true. This is true. I'm
Ask
big
ask
into
ask ask the Chiefs when they played Denver.
this is true. I'm big into pro wrestling, and well, we'll see how they book it this year.
Yeah.
But
All right, let's do this.
man, we're here to talk all things Heartless. The EB came out just a week ago today,
Indeedy,
and
indeedy, Heartless EP in the
I
house.
love I love
Look,
the
you got the
cassettes,
tape,
man. Oh,
the
dude,
tape cassette.
that's so
Oh, we'll get into
awesome.
that in a second.
Yes, dude, that's so awesome.
I'll show it to
Um,
you later.
I hear, let's start it off fun, man. I've heard that there's kind of a fun story as far as the EP goes, with the background, the recording, and just everything in general. Tell the story, man. I've been waiting a week to hear it.
Well, the EP is the second installment on our whole, I guess, reimagined Wizard of Oz themed, uh, uh, I guess, theme that we're putting to all these past EPs. The first one was the introduction of Ruthless and all the characters and mainly the character the Tin Man, and then now Heartless is a little bit deeper dive into more details of just the overall story and the, like I said, reimagined theme that we're and direction that we're taking with this. So you got the average man going after you know something bigger than him, going for big city dreams. So like, let's say Emerald City style dreams. You always try to bring your friends along with you. Some of them make it, some of them help, some of them hinder, and then you get to that big city dream, and sometimes you feel like the dream is a little uh you know devalued versus all the talking trees throwing apples at you and flying monkeys swooping in trying to catch you, and witches trying to stop your journey. So this was just just a take on that entire story.
What made you want to go down that route? Now looking back on it, I see that the Emerald Cities tour earlier this year was went down, but what made you want to go down this route? Have you guys just always wanted to do that? Haven't
you
been
know
able to with labels and stuff, or
yeah, to go this deep with an idea and a story, just let someone know you're going to be going back to back to back to back with an idea. It's kind of hard to get a bunch of people to sign off on something like that.
right?
So we waited for us to go independent to take on something like this. Concept records really aren't uh, all that accepted these days. Just ask Mr. Roboto. Um, so we just wanted to have fun with something that we could play with some branding stuff and some style stuff and some production stuff on stage. And you know we're starting to like flip into full length mode and
Okay.
switching from EP to full length. I believe we're
Okay.
getting into some writing, and the body of work is growing past just what we thought we would be doing with a third EP. So that third EP idea might switch into a full length, and people have been asking for it. So
Right.
um, but we're probably going to do the tape thing again because this is getting a lot of love right now online, and um the sales are really going crazy. So
Awesome.
we expected people to like it and think it was a novelty thing, but I think we might even do like album, vinyl, tape, and CD, maybe bundle it all together so that way whatever you got, especially if you've inherited your parents' stereo system and you wanted to go in there. If not, we normally have this kind of stuff online to play. Uh,
Right.
your stuff. You'll see there's it flips from the side, and it's also Bluetooth compatible. You can connect it to any
Nice.
Bluetooth speaker that you want. So,
Okay.
yeah, this is getting some love. We sent it out to a couple of friends of ours. We sent one to Chad from Mudvayne, my boy. um,
Nice.
and he loved it. So we're
That's so awesome.
it looks like we're gonna probably do that again soon.
So awesome. I love all of that stuff, man. When I saw that, I was like, and it's a good price too. Like
Yeah,
it's well priced. Like
yeah.
how can you not? Like
We decided to, we didn't want to go too crazy with the cost. We wanted it to kind of get out there so that way people could
right,
enjoy it. So,
right.
with the way prices and everything are going up, we're actually doing a Black Friday sale right now where you can get free shipping.
Nice. Oh,
Yeah, if you
that's
go to the,
awesome.
yeah, you go to the site,
Nice.
go to nonpoint.com, you'll see you can trade in some of your Coqui coins if you bought from us before for free shipping now. And
Okay.
um, especially with all the Black Friday sales going on, it's
That's
probably
awesome.
something you can
Well,
stack them, man.
this is posting today. So this
Oh,
is
excellent.
people, yeah, so people are gonna see the deal. So
Perfect.
that's
Oh yeah.
perfect.
Hey,
Yes.
let's go Fins. Let's go
That's
Fins.
right.
Big shout out to Tyreek Hill. Tua, I just want to let you know I'm a huge fan and the critics are bullshit. You're doing great. Keep throwing 300 yards a game. You're breaking records.
70
Love it.
points,
Yes,
drop
yes, for
70 on
real.
those
Montgomery,
Jets. Yes.
Waddle. Love all
Hey,
you
I'm a
guys.
Packers fan, so please drop 70 on the Jets today.
They
Please. Please blow them out. Yes. Blow
got it.
them
You
out
got it.
worse than Aaron's ACL. Just blow them
Deal,
out.
deal. Well, if you're a Packers fan, we're playing Epic Event Center
Nice.
on this next run. So if you're a Packers fan and you want to come see Nonpoint, we have some pretty amazing shows in Green Bay. So come out to the Epic Event Center.
I'm in Indianapolis. Let's get into it. You're going out 1 week from right now. The
Yep.
tour is going to be starting. You're taking Sumo Psycho, Head PE, Varsity out. Took Sumo Psycho out in the spring down south. And in all honesty, I, I can't think of a better way to route this tour than to start just after Thanksgiving, but finish up right before Christmas.
Yeah.
So right in between the holidays, you guys are home for all of the holidays. That's got to feel good.
Yeah.
Um, how excited are you guys for this run? You guys went out the south in the spring, you're in the north in the winter time. It seems backwards,
Yeah,
but
I know.
you know,
Well, to be honest with you, we're we go where the wind kind of blows us. After the Emerald Cities tour, we got a lot of requests for the cities that we're playing right now.
yep,
So that's why we're headed now. We got 5 sold out shows uh
yes,
so far. So another one just sold out today. This morning we
that's
got news.
awesome.
Yeah, so you
Nice.
gotta go if you're gonna get tickets right now. We just went out with Head PE last
Mhm.
year. Same thing with Varsity. Same thing with Sumo Cycle earlier this year. So what we're deciding to do is the bands that are moving the needle with our fans that our fans are adoring us playing with. We're trying to package them together. I would say that this is one of the most stacked bills we've ever had when it comes to second we start playing and the doors open to the very end of the night.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask the guys and gals in the other bands to come up and do a couple songs with us. Uh, Joey has come up on stage with me. Sky has come up on stage with me. Me and Jared have done things together. So I really think it's just going to be an overall party. If you've been to the Emerald Cities tour and you've seen what that was and the kind of experience it was from the second you came in to the very end of the night, we're kind of doing that again this time to make it sort of a traditional experience for the Nonpoint tours. But this time we're just gonna up it a little bit more with some more fun on stage.
Nice. And ending it with a 2 night run at the machine shop. Is that
Yep.
right? Back to
Yeah.
back
Second
nights,
night
both
is
sold out.
yes. Second night we're playing the entire first record, the entire statement record.
Ooh. Oh, oh, that's awesome. That
Yeah.
is that is awesome. And then we touched on it going out right after Thanksgiving, ending before Christmas. What are the holidays like for you guys, especially getting ready for a tour? What has that changed over the years? How you guys get ready for a tour, or what the time is like leading up to it?
Yeah, well, you got to work around shopping and you got to work around schedules, travel, budgets, and all that jazz. So it's not always easy, but not a lot of people like to tour in the winter, and we love to tour in the winter. We have great shows in the wintertime.
Mhm.
Next year we're probably going to go south with it, but this year we're excited to get into the cities
Mhm.
that we're going, especially with the way sales are going.
Actually, my first non-point show was in December. It was December 2012 at Pierre's in Fort Wayne. You guys were with
See,
Hinder. You guys were
there you
with
go.
Hinder. It was a great show.
There
It
you go.
was an awesome show. I had a
Thank
blast. I mean, but every non-point show, man, is just like these two EPs and every record from start to finish. It's just destruction from the second you guys kick the show off. It's like a bomb going off, man.
thank you.
And with Rob strutting to the drum set, you guys coming out, man. That's what these EPs are like. This one is, dude, just start to finish, in your face rock. How much fun was it writing this EP, putting it together, and how do you guys feel about it now, looking back on it now that it's been out for a week?
It was a lot of fun. Shout out to Chris Collier, Rob Rusha for helping us get it to the finish line. It's we wanted to stay aggressive, especially after the love that we got on Ruthless. I think we even got more aggressive with this record. People wanted us to stay aggressive. We got more aggressive, and we're definitely going to be taking that into the full length. There's a new type of non-point that feels reminiscent, but just angrier. I don't know what it is about this music. As of late, it's been cutting a little bit deeper. It's been swagging a little harder. It's lighting up rooms in like really, really different ways than we've ever seen our fans react to our music. In a really positive, but also very movement invoking energy. I feel the rooms are moving more, crowd surfing more, pitting more, singing more, and really diving into the experience. I hope it's the love for the production and the changes that we're doing, and the new music that we're putting out, because that's really where we're focusing our efforts.
Yeah, I've kind of noticed that it shows as well myself lately. Like the crowds are, I saw 3 Days Grace in September. I've seen them 100 times, and this time was more powerful than it's been in the past. And
Yeah, I'm glad fans are back into it, man. I
yeah,
really am.
I think fans just, I think it probably started around when you guys went out, probably supporting Ruthless. I feel like fans just felt so pent up for so long, and now they're so happy to be at the shows and seeing you guys again that they feel more free because I think fans needed these shows, you
Yeah,
know.
for sure.
Um, when you released Ruthless back in 2021, you released it right kind of at a weird time where things were starting to open back up, but still also kind of shut down in certain states at the end of 21. Does it feel different right now since you guys have been out playing shows? You guys didn't really stop playing shows. You booked tours, you were still doing stuff. Does it feel different now than it did when you released Ruthless?
Yeah, things are it's a little less stressful. There's not as much of a bottleneck of
Mhm.
venues and crew and vehicles to try to tour. So that really does help. For us, I think the momentum and the popularity that Ruthless kind of gave us in our independence really gave us a jumping point to continue where we are. We came off the blocks pretty hard, and
Yeah.
when we came out of the water, we were stroking really, really hard. So
Mhm.
we're we're gonna definitely hit the finish line on at the end of this Heartless cycle
Right.
next year, and really put a period on the end of this one, and come off the blocks just as hard with the next.
Right. I asked you about it a couple years ago when I interviewed you for Ruthless, but when AEW used Ruthless for their Blood and Guts pay-per-view or their Blood and Guts match, what was that like for you guys to see that song matched with that match on that show with that type of
It was
intensity?
it was really long awaited, to be honest, because we had that deal and situation set up with another event, and then
Yeah.
prior to the pandemic, and then the
Yes.
pandemic
It was
hit.
supposed to be in March of that year, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So we put the brakes on that. We asked Mikey and the camp if it was okay if we could hold off on dropping that. And then when we came out of the pandemic and we were getting ready to do the drop, there was, Blood and Guts was right around the corner, and they were like, hey, we got the perfect event for it. So it just worked out. We go,
Nice.
like I said, we go where the universe blows us.
That's awesome. And that EP was a little different, obviously, with Ruthless, a huge just anthem, just boom, boom, just tribal, just chorus. Then the Prince cover, which honestly is one of my favorite covers you guys have done, is, I love all of you guys do covers right. You just do. But
Thanks.
this one is all original. No, really, outside of the opening of A Million Watts, that's a little bit different. But for the most part, this is straight intensity from start to finish. It's two very different feelings of the EPs, but they're also similar themes in the title. So I was wondering, you touched on it earlier, if they are kind of linked in a double EP continuation of each other. And so you touched on that a little bit ago. The full length is coming, so that one is going to kind of continue the story that you guys have been telling with Heartless and Ruthless.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I think that's where we're gonna tie it all off,
Okay.
and then probably go to move to something else. This whole journey's been about 3.5 years, 4 years with when we started with the idea, and we started with Ruthless, and I presented all this to the team, and shout out to my mom for it being her favorite movie growing up. We used to
Awesome.
watch it we used to watch it every Thanksgiving on the network stations. They
Mhm.
they would always play it every Thanksgiving when I was a kid.
Mhm.
So that was like one of the things that our family would watch together, The Wizard of Oz. So it's been floating around in my head since first record. If you listen to What a Day, um, that you I kind of touch on it a little bit in What a Day. I'm gonna let people look for the lyric in What a Day.
I'm doing it now. I'm doing it when we get done, when I get back to my desk, and I'm listening to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
song, and I'm gonna find
I'll
it.
I'll I'll give you a hint. It has something to do with Dorothy and her rich.
Okay. Okay.
Um, but so the idea has been kind of mulling around in my head for 2 decades now.
Nice.
Um,
Okay.
so it was fun to see it come to life in the Emerald City store. Really
That's
was.
really cool. I'm going to ask you the question that seems like it's a huge debate right now. It's a little off topic, but Thanksgiving is over. Christmas decorations in December or right after Thanksgiving? Christmas music in December, right after Thanksgiving. Your take.
Uh, I'll take the Christmas music right after Thanksgiving. I ain't touching decorations until December. I'm sorry. I still got dishes from frickin' Thanksgiving. I'm not gonna going into basements and into garages pulling things down. Nah.
I completely agree. I'm big on Christmas music and decorations after December 1st.
Yeah.
Wait till you're closer. Take in, enjoy. I'm still coming off Halloween. Halloween's year round for me. That holiday
Yeah.
that doesn't stop. My 2.5-year-old twins are obsessed with The Nightmare Before Christmas. So thank God we get some Halloween
Great
year
movie.
round right now. It's perfect. So
Yeah. For real.
um, man, you guys are going to be in Angola, Indiana at the Eclectic Room in just a week or two. It's
Mhm.
a short run. You're hitting a lot of the clubs, a lot of the smaller venues, which I feel like
That place
those.
actually, that place, and I believe another place has buy one get one right now for Black Friday. So if you're
Ooh,
watching this right now and you want to go to Angola, and I believe Mercury Ballroom is the other one, but two of
ooh,
our shows right now have buy one get one for all the shows at that venue. But
okay.
you can
You're
get our
lumped
tickets,
in with
buy
it.
one get one right now
Okay.
over there if you want to,
Ooh,
and they're selling fast. So call your boys,
yes.
split the
And,
dollars,
yeah.
get yourself two tickets for the price of one.
And Mercury Ballroom is one of my favorite venues. I saw Pop Evil there about 10 years ago.
There
It's
you go.
so awesome. And Eclectic Room, I haven't been there yet. I may have to make this tour be the one that I go to on that. But I feel like those venues, man, are perfect for Nonpoint. Nonpoint is perfect for those venues because you're up close. You're as close as you can get safely without
Awesome.
hurting anybody. And just the energy in those venues, man, is the perfect non-point show.
Well,
Honestly,
thank you.
the arenas and the amphitheaters are awesome, and festivals are amazing. You guys have played the first Louder Than Life, but there's something about those club venues that was so much fun to see you guys at. So
Thank you, man.
absolutely. Man, thank you for taking time on your Black Friday to talk to me. Hopefully the Dolphins destroy the Jets tonight. It has to happen. And then hopefully if the Packers aren't in the Super Bowl, hopefully the Jets beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. So
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
yes. Because it's going to be Tyreek versus the Chiefs in the AFC title game. They're going to book it that way. It's going to
Yep.
happen. It's already been written.
It's
And
already written.
yes, it's going to go to 4 overtimes. They're booked it. And
Yes. They're both
bring the
gonna throw for
Dolphins.
600 yards. They're gonna Tyreek's gonna catch for like 900 yards. I don't even know how that's gonna happen. Tua's gonna
It
throw for 600, but somehow Tyreek is gonna run for
it will.
900 yards. He will.
It
He'll get
will.
900.
Yes. Awesome, man. Enjoy the tour. Stay safe. Enjoy the holidays, man. And thank you again so much. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Reggie.